Dave from the Posty Sales Channel / Helping Network. I'm making this video about a robot salad making machine called Sally from Chowbonics. As you can see here, it is under DoorDash, the company that delivers foods from you, uh, or foods from fast food restaurants or restaurants in general to the general public. But they bought a company called Chowbonics, and what they do is that they're making vending machine that makes salads. Here's their pitch video from their website.
Welcome to Chowbonics. My name is Chef Kong. Thank you for joining us. I'm the head of culinary at Chowbonics by DoorDash, and today I want to introduce you to Sally, the fresh food robot. Sally is made up of three major components: Chow TV, the actual unit, and then Sally is on a cabinet for easy transportation. When you first walk up to Sally, you'll notice the beautiful images being displayed on the Chow TV. Then you notice the fresh food through the glass in the refrigerator chamber, and then the large tablet. On this tablet is where you can order food, where you can browse. And let me talk about these three numbers up here. The first number is the total number of bowls ever served from Sally. That's out in the wild. The second is the last time Sally was serviced. Sally is not an unattended vending machine. It is not meant to be left weeks and weeks on the time. It's meant to be serviced regularly with fresh food and delicious food. The last number here is the temperature of the chamber inside. Your salad stays really crispy, it stays really cold. Your yogurt, your fresh foods, delicious, and it stays fresher much longer. As a diner, you'll touch the screen to order. You acknowledge the fact that there might be allergens present. And then we come to the menu page. There are two ways to order your dish in the menu page. First is to build your own. And at build your own, this right-hand tracker is empty. As you add ingredient, you'll populate the lines. The other thing too is that you'll notice a macronutrient counter up here. This keep us honest with proteins, calories, carbohydrate, and fat. Now, if you like a chef crafted dish, you can still customize. So you can take ingredients off and add ingredients on as you like. Things you might eat, might not eat, might prefer more of. And then we'll review our order. You have the thumbnail pictures of what would be in your bowl. It lists it here. There are macronutrients over there. And if there was a pay terminal on this particular Sally, it shows you the price that you'll need to pay for this bowl. You swipe your card, and then you'll be ready to dispense. And lastly, if there are any allergens, it's actually displayed down here to let you know that there are allergens in this bowl. I'm going to hit next. I always get asked, hey, chef, what happens if somebody doesn't put a bowl inside Sally? Let me show you what that looks like. Sally goes, hey, chef, you don't want to clean up a mess in the bucket area. Put a bowl inside. Let me do that. And then we're dispensing. So this is a bit of a theatrics, and people always take photos. People look underneath as Sally's dispensing. Sally's dispensing from two dispense motor. You'll see the green paddles moving back and forth, and those paddles move in a very, very unique pattern, very specific to the ingredient that's inside that canister. This is where the intellectual property is. Each ingredient behaves differently, requires different amount of degrees of opening for the product to drop. It requires different sort of handling depending on the softness. So for something like, say, lettuce, the paddle will move 360 degrees very fast for 3, 4, 5 revolutions, and you'll switch the other way, 360 degrees for 3 to 5 revolutions. The product is dispensed, the food is dispensed, it falls down into the bowl. So there's really no human touch after it's been prepared in the kitchen until it hits the bowl inside this bowl chamber area. And then the bowl chamber area underneath is a very sophisticated scales that measures the weight 6 times a second. And my bowl's ready. Thank you very much. Now let me share with you the inner workings of Sally and the operator view from the back of the house perspective. The first thing we're going to do is sign in. On this screen, there's three things I want to kind of point out and kind of demonstrate. First, there is the sync to the cloud function. So whenever we have new menus or new recipe, we'll push to a particular robot. You want to have to sync to the cloud to pull that information down to make sure the two are linked. The other thing I want to show you is planning your menu. So once you sync your machine, if there was a new menu or new ingredients, it will show up here. You select the menu, you replace the menu, and then you confirm that indeed you want to change the menu. And the last thing is stocking robots. So there are two ways to stock robot. You can stock the robot one at a time, one ingredient, one canister at a time, or you can stock the robot by taking out more than 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients. Let me show you what that looks like. So this is a single ingredient swap out where you select that ingredient. Sally will queue to that ingredient so you can take it out, change it, put a fresh one in. Or if you select the restock all function, the drive motor will decouple from the carousel and the carousel will spin free. Like that. Restocking the canister. So let's say that this one's empty. I pull it out. While I got this pulled out, let me show you a couple of other things in here. Let me open the door. Here's the inner canister. Here's a debris mat that catches anything that might fall. Here's the bucket area. This is what we call the bowl flower, which the bowl, it centers the bowl for dispense. And then underneath is a very accurate weight sensor that takes readings 6 times a second. Here's my fresh canister. I'm going to put this in. I'm going to hang the two top and then push the bottom. Easy as that. Okay. So the last thing that Sally is going to do is do a pirouette to make sure that every canister is installed correctly. We do this is because if the canister is not installed correctly, you won't be able to open for service. So you will do this, spin to the end, go to the homing canisters, and then we can sign out. And there you are. We have checked. And now the restaurant is open. Bon appetit.
So as you see from that demonstration video, from A to Z, how the robot works, from the interface to storing the food and putting the food in the robot. DoorDash doesn't give you the exact number of purchasing this. You can contact them to get a quote. There's information you have to fill out, but doing some research online, they said a robot could go anywhere between $30,000 to $35,000 to own one of these robots, I believe. Right now, they have a sale. You get 30% off this robot salad making machine, which is probably, save some money. So hopefully this helped. Like, subscribe, share. Thanks for watching.